Hello guys, welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and you know what time it is. It's time to freeze your ass off. We just hope that we don't have to spend a lot of time freezing your ass off before you actually get the deer of your lifetime. Uh, I missed the 10 point last year, and I'm still sad about that. But we're getting ready to go on the hunt again, and I just kind of wanted to go over some of the things that I will be taking with me. Uh, as far as what I'll have in the woods with me. So, and just kind of go over something, just some information, and show you what we're going to take hunting with us. Alright, so the first thing we got is we got to have a bag. It's got everything in it that you could possibly get in it that you can live with. I still got to get drinks or water. Mainly I take water with me, a couple bottles of water, so that I have one to drink and the other one to wash off if I have to field dress a deer. So I usually keep a rag, a Ziploc baggie, gallon size Ziploc baggie, and when I need to use the washcloth with the water to wipe my hands and stuff like that, because I don't want to get blood all over my four-wheeler or my gun or anything like that. So, you got first and foremost, you got to have your hunting license. I've got mine displayed right there. All I got to do is open the top of that, and it's right there displayed. And I just got that bag, and we're trying it out, and it seems like it's going to be a good all-around bag. Got that at Walmart for like $39.95. They had two different options, but I wanted the one with the most pockets because I want the most snacks. Because I got to take beef jerky, I got to take candy, got to take cookies, got to take all that stuff, man. We're going for a picnic. We're just going to try to find the meat. So anyway, then we got to have our chair. Now my uncle made this, and in fact, it is autographed by my uncle, and who it was by and where it was from, my uncle. And I modified it a little bit because he didn't have the straps on him, or at the time I got it, he didn't have that. So I just added that to it with a snap. And you just lean that against the tree, and your weight, you distribute your weight just perfect to where this thing will lay straight. So it just folds up, but I don't never fold up unless I'm carrying it like this. This bag, we'll get right on that. Just like that. Of course the lid will be closed and everything, and then I'll strap it to it, and then that way I can carry both of them at the same time on my back with the two shoulder straps. So got that contained, then I can just carry the gun. So we're just getting everything prepared, and you gotta have your blazed orange, it's in there too. You gotta have your camouflage, and most importantly, a spotlight to get to your stand, because it's going to be before dark or before daylight. So you got to go in about an hour before daylight, or half hour or something like that. But this is what we're going to hunt with this year. We'll put you down here and show you. I think we're going to hunt with the 50 cal Challenger. I've got the scuba tank ready. I got it set at 3600 psi, and right now, as you can see, I got a makeshift handle on it until I get one. I just used some old straps I had and a piece of shroud off of a cattleman gun. See, that cattleman wasn't such a bad gun after all. It gives me parts. That's driving me nuts that this is not glued. It's supposed to be glued. Their glue must not be worth a crap. So it needs to be re-glued, but I don't really want it to re-glue it because then it's going to make my gun smell. So I got my strap that I've been carrying around for years and years and years. I probably carried that thing around since I was 20 years old. I'm 57 now, or 58, I'm sorry. I just had a birthday. Anyway, this is the M50 that we're going to be using. And so we've got plenty of ammo. And we're using, I'm going to have to take a little bit more of that out there. I don't want to get too damn thin. Can't go any further because then I'll intersect these two holes. Alright, now we got her fitting right. I extended this a little bit and it throwed everything off, so I had to move everything forward. But I've got my filter for my tank, so I can connect the filter in line, and it hooks either that way or you can take and put it on this end. And the tank has a fitting on it. Yeah, it's got one of them quick connect ends like that on it. So this will be in the tank. But anyway, I got my extra ammo. I got hollow points and hard nose. I gotta have a way to carry it, so I've got my sling I made, sling stud for a Picatinny rail. That was a pretty interesting build for me. I just used a scope, cut it down, took that part of the scope out, and then made me a block to mount this to, so I'd have a stud in it. And I just put that to the Picatinny rail and I can carry it with my strap. Got my fill port, which if it had a quick connect, we wouldn't have to worry about it. Right, guys? That's what we're up to, guys. We're trying to get ready to go. I still got to pack my clothes because I'm going to be gone for about 3 days. And I guess we'll pick this up when maybe we'll show me loading the four-wheeler. That'll be the day that the four-wheeler will give me every problem in the world. I just hate leaving my four-wheeler outside overnight, so I'm probably going to have to hook it up in the morning because I don't want to leave it out in the weather. But anyway, we still got to get the four-wheeler on the trailer. Got tomorrow to get ready to go, and the next day I leave. So I'm officially on my hunting trip. So just wanted to show you what all I keep with me. You know, I gotta have my gloves and stuff like that. So even got a pad in case I want to set on the ground. So I guess we'll see you when we get to the woods. Alright guys, I just shot a spike buck. I shot him in the shoulder 4 times with that 50 cal.
he's standing up there with his head on the other side of a tree, and his whole back body is out, but he's having a hard time. And I hate to see that. I aimed right for the spot that dropped him dead. I'm usually a headshot kind of guy, but with that 50 cal, I didn't want to shoot him in the head. But his stomach keeps jumping, and he's gasping, so I think he's standing there dying. He don't want to drop. I can turn the camera around there. Now I did do the cam on the Tacticam. I'm hoping it came out, but you can clearly see I hit him all 4 times. I think it was 3 or 4 times. But I'm down to about 3 or 3,100 PSI. But he's still standing. He don't want to move. He don't want to drop. He's just standing there. So I'm hoping he drops. I was getting ready to start thinking about going to the house, and I just happened to look up and he started coming down over that ridge. So I don't know if you guys can hear me because I got a whisper, but I'll turn the camera around there and try to show you where he's at. He's right there, right at the top of that ridge almost, and you can see the backside of him, and the rest of him from his front shoulder up is hidden behind them trees. Yep, he just dropped. Yep, I got him. He didn't go but about, I don't know, 15, 20 feet. And he just stood there, and he just now dropped. So guys, I think I got me a buck. Yes, it's a spike, but it's a buck. I had a guy tell me at the store yesterday. I went to get some snacks and stuff to carry with me. It's a mess. But anyway, I did get him, and he dropped. So I'm going to give it about an hour. I'm not going to make that mistake twice. I did that mistake one time. I got up too early, went after to go get the deer because I thought I killed it. And that was with my dragon claw. And I never did get that deer. But this one here is laying there in an hour. He won't last an hour. I don't see him lasting 15 minutes, but I want to make sure that he's down before I go up there and disturb him, because if he's not all the way dead, frightening that deer, he'll drum up enough energy to make it over to the next ridge and then drop dead. But anyway, I just wanted to share this hunt with you guys. This is my first hunting video, so I had a hard time with these cameras this morning. They would not record for nothing. So I tried to do a couple clips, but when I first got in my stand, but they were just too cold. I'm telling you, everything on my that requires a battery is dying on me. And I charged all 3 of them batteries up before I left the house, and it had to have been the cold. As soon as I plugged this up and put it in my pocket, I plugged it up to my USB charger on my 4-wheeler here. Yes, I brought my 4-wheeler too. I ain't walking up here. I sit next to it, and if I need to charge something, I got the 4-wheeler there. If I want to keep an eye on it. Last time I come up here, I parked it down there at the bottom of the hill and I walked up here, and all of a sudden, about an hour later, I heard somebody holler, "Whose 4-wheeler is this?" Well, I'm on private property. I have permission to hunt here, and they're asking me whose 4-wheeler it is, hollering up here and almost ruined my hunt. I ruined my own hunt last year. I missed that 10 point. He was right, I was standing right here, and he was right there. And I'm shaking like a leaf. I'm froze, guys. But my hunt is done. I'm gonna call Dale and tell him, come and get her. Alright. Anyway, when I get up to it, I'll show you the deer when I get ready to go get it. Alright guys, I think it's high time we go check out our deer and see where it went. Right after I turned the camera off, there was 4 more deer come down through there and followed the same path that he had taken, and he had dropped behind this tree up here, and when they seen me, I wasn't trying to be hidden or nothing. When they seen me, they ran right in his path and jumped him up. He was laying there dying, and they jumped that deer up, and he ran. So we're gonna see where it went. As soon as I get to the tree, this is a hell of a climb. And I'm hoping that the Tacticam got the footage. But right here's where he dropped. You can see where the leaves, you can see the blood there. So he went in that direction. So right there's some blood. And we got some more blood up here. Got blood right here. Blood right here. Let's see if we can find another spot of blood. Alright, where did it go? Alright, we got blood right here. And he's going downhill now. Now he's bleeding really bad. He's in bad shape. I shot this deer 5 times. And there's another. Whole bunch of blood here. Yeah, he's bleeding the whole trail down through here. Yeah, I can see him down there. Alright, look at all this blood.
This is the first deer I've had to track in a long time. But he didn't go far. He's right down there. Man, he looks humongous. Maybe that's why he didn't want to die. Damn. He looks huge. Yep, he's dead. Let me get over there without skinning my gun all to pieces. Just making sure he's not breathing. Let's go around this way. Yeah, buddy. That's a nice looking little buck. All right. About a 4-inch spike. I'd rather him been bigger, but this is food for my table, man. I want to see where all I hit him. I hit him right there. Of course, that wasn't the first shot. The first shot was this one right here. And then I shot and hit him right there. Somewhere here. I seen it hit him. We'll have to look at the Tacticam video and see where all I hit him. But this was the first shot. And that was actually a little further forward than I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be right there. How I got it there, I don't know. But anyway, food for the table, doesn't matter. Yeah, I got this blood all over my britches now. And we done that with the M50. There it is. Don't want to get blood all over my strap. Well, that freaking thing there is in the way. There we go. All right, guys. I'm through playing now. All right, I'm gonna call Dale, tell him come on up and we'll get this deer to the house and get her skunned. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this little hunt. I may go out this evening, I don't know. So let's do a summary of this video on that shot, or them 4 shots. I shot 5 times at the deer. And the first one, I was aiming right where I was supposed to be aiming. And I've got 2 things going against me. I have a hard time judging distance in the woods compared to an open field. Or like my yard or something like that. So I'm shooting uphill. But this gun, the last time I shot it on video, it shot really good. It grouped really well with the mini Goombas. So I go and put it in the gun cabinet, and it sits there until I'm ready to go get it ready for hunting. So it's a good thing I pulled out early and didn't take everything for granted. Uh, the it got to the point where it wouldn't group no more. It was shooting all over the place. So I ended up taking those crappy ass Senecas that I had gotten, and I said, well, shit, I don't think the barrel's gonna care if they're scratched. As long as they fly okay, I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, it looks them they look terrible, but uh, that's what I'm shooting out of it now. And that's what I can get the best group out of it. It won't group with the mini Gumas no more. I don't know what's changed. It's set in the gun cabinet. I didn't do shit to it. But anyway, so there's two things there that has me at a disadvantage right now. Plus, it's been a while since I've killed a deer. It's been a year. That's a long time. But I'm getting to the point where I just don't want to hunt no more. I just can't handle that cold. I about froze to death this morning. And but I did get some footage of it, and I'm gonna show you each shot. And none of those shots was where I aimed. So the first one shot too far to the front or to the right. The second one shot too far to the left. And then he moved, and I thought, well, okay, let me take a next shot. I've done hit him twice there. I had to have hit some vital organs because he started standing still. He wouldn't move for nothing. So I thought, okay, this is getting weird now because he just stood there, wouldn't move. He'd move a few steps, and then he got behind that tree up there, and then y'all seen that video. And then a bunch of deer come down off the hill, and right at the same time that he had laid down and was down for about, I don't know, 2 minutes, something like that, however long it was in the video. And they come down through there, and they seen me, and they got spooked, and they started running towards him, and he jumped up and went on with them. I'm like, you motherfucker. Now you're gonna make me work for it. So, but we got it gutted, skinned, and quartered. So I'm sitting out here waiting for my second buck, and then I'm probably done for the year. I might get one more, maybe a doe later, but it's the work that I got to go through to get it to happen. That's what stops me. Is I'm just not into that freaking meat processing anymore. It's no fun processing your meat, but man, it damn sure is good. I shake mine up in, I cube it really good, and I'll run that thing through the cuber 10 times, crisscrossing which way I'm cutting. I just turn it quarter turn, quarter turn, quarter turn, then an eighth of a turn, then quarter turn after that, and you got a good tenderized steak. And then I'll take and put it in seasoned salt and flour, salt, pepper. I know the two salts cancel each other out, right? And it just felt right putting salt in it, so bite me. I can just hear y'all now. Well, what'd you put 2 salts in there for? Anyway, guys, four-wheeler's doing pretty good for me. I had to change the starter on it before I could take it hunting. The only way I could crank it was to hand crank it, so I had to fix that. So I had to, well, I didn't put a new starter on it. I took the one off out of the motor and put on it and went and ordered a new starter. And until this one breaks, I'm going to keep the new one for a backup. But anyway, I'm not getting no deer coming in here if I keep talking, so normally it doesn't bother them. I think I'm hypnotizing them. Hypnotizing them with my eyes and my voice. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I'm enjoying it. And I'll probably hunt tonight. If I don't get nothing, then I don't know, it just depends on how I feel if I want to hunt again tomorrow. Anyway, before deer comes, I'm going to get off of here and say adios, and I hope y'all get your big one. I know mine's only about that big, but he's legal. And I really don't care whether it has horns or not on it. I had a guy tell me today, or yesterday, if it's brown, it's down. No way of looking at things, right? Plain and simple, to the point. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Later.